Well, Sydney, in her first season at the helm, Colleen Corbin has really turned around this Wildcat program.
Yeah, they're off to a great start to the season. I exclusively caught up with her earlier in the week, so here is that interview with K-State head coach Colleen Corbin. You're off to a great start to the season in your non-conference play. What is so special about this group of girls you have here on the field?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is that they've just really leaned in and bought into the things we've asked them to believe in and the things we're asking them to execute. Having a real understanding about what our identity is and what we're trying to achieve both on and off the field has really been executed at a high level within this group. So it's just been fun to see the work that the group put in the spring and then also in the summer, and then injecting our group with some new faces, some new energy, and just how well that has all meshed together, I think has been really, really exciting.
And you can't talk about success without talking, about Maddie and kind of that sophomore leadership group that you have on the field right now. What can you say about those younger girls kind of leading the way right now?
Yeah, that group has been awesome. They, coming off of their freshman year, not having a lot of success, a lot of them didn't play a lot of significant minutes, and so, them having a chip on their shoulder, something to prove, and also trusting the process. Our staff taking over for their first spring. They've never had a real spring before. They don't even know what that looks like or what it feels like, and so for us to come in and really raise expectations, raise standards, ask a lot of them, they're here and they're in the position they're in because of the work they've done, and them continuously choosing to do hard things, which we've asked them to do a lot. So it's just been fun to see that group of kids specifically have a real impact on the field, have a real impact off the field. And then someone like Maddie, transferring in with a couple different experiences under her belt already and wanting an opportunity to be a big impact player and play a role and help us be successful. She's doing that. She gives us a lot of confidence in the back. She's an incredibly talented shot stopper, and that makes our back line feel a lot more comfortable in the things that they're doing and the decisions they're making. So it's been really exciting to have some younger talent on the field really impacting the group.
And Maddie mentioned earlier also about her back line that she attributes a lot of her success to the girls in front of her who are defending her. What can you say kind of more on the back line? Yeah,
as a goalkeeper myself, Maddie and I both know, our job's really easy. When we don't have to make saves, and we get attributed with shutouts, it's pretty funny because we know that, we didn't really do anything. The back line did a whole lot. And so Julie McClure, who works with our back line specifically, has done an incredible job just building a real culture and identity within that group, and them taking a lot of pride in not giving up goals and winning their 1v1 matchups, and again, being competitive and resilient in those spaces. And so it's just been fun to see, the leadership really of Reese Walrod, Lily Hendrickson holding down that center back spot. And then, we have some younger faces in that position as well with Chloe and with Sid, and just continuing to build confidence and energy around defending at a high level. And then our outside backs, are very, very dynamic. They get up the field, they get back down the field, they are involved in a lot of our offensive chances as well. So it's a very competitive group that is just working really, really well together.
And they know there's donuts on the line. Can you tell me a little bit more about the shutout donuts tradition we got going on here?
Yeah, so back when I was coaching at James Madison, one of my former bosses, Josh Walters, we started giving our kids donuts. In a similar situation, we were trying to build excitement around keeping the ball at the back of the net, and then that I carried with me to Wyoming, and now it's here in Kansas as well. So everyone loves a good sweet treat, and donuts are they look like zeros, so that's why we get shutout donuts.
Who doesn't love donuts when you win?
Exactly.
And then kind of just as you kind of enter Big 12 play in a few weeks, how excited are you to enter conference play and give your team that true challenge of the season?
Yeah, the Big 12 is no joke. It's one of the best conferences in the country, and there's a lot of teams in our conference having a lot of success right now, so it's exciting to think about challenging ourselves and putting ourselves in situations where we're going to be tested and we're going to fail, and having the capacity to show up every single day and learn from those things, but also continue to assert ourselves in a way that gives people problems. And, you prepare all non-conference to go and compete against the best in the country. And so we're just excited. We're looking forward to the opportunity. We know, again, it won't be easy. It's not going to be a cakewalk. No one's going to hand us anything. And we know that nobody wants to lose to K-State right now, and that's totally fair. So just excited, again, to be able to go in and hopefully assert ourselves and show our identity in those matches.